We're trying to get the captain on board because he's going to drive while I go on that boat later on. We're about to undertake an epic adventure. We're here in Donggang and we're gonna go to Lanyu, Orchid Island. We've been there before, but this time we're taking our own boat. Now we've talked about the deep culture of the people there, the Tao people, and we're going there for a particular reason. It is the season for catching flying fish, and in particular, it is the season where they can catch them during the daytime. And this is very sacred to them. This period of time, there are a lot of traditions that need to be followed when they catch the flying fish. These traditions are very old. We're gonna learn how to catch flying fish, and we're gonna talk about this special kind of fish. So I've got the autopilot set, and we have about 80 nautical miles, 82 nautical miles to get there. We're traveling at about 12, 13 knots, so I estimate, probably around 6-7 hours to get there, conservatively. Hopefully we can go a little faster as time goes on. It's gonna get tricky as we cross the bottom of the Taiwan island of the Olambi Peninsula. If you'll remember, that's where the two currents come together, or I should say split apart as they go up along Taiwan. And that's where it could be very rough. So that second half of the trip from Olambi to Lanyu to Orchid Island might be a little choppy. We'll see what it's like. Right now, we're just gonna sit back and enjoy, let the autopilot do the driving, and relax. So we're getting towards the Hanchum Peninsula. We've been going for about an hour and a bit. Speed has been slowing down. We're only doing 11 knots now because of the current. But the interesting thing is we do occasionally catch glimpses of the flying fish even on this side of Taiwan. So you can definitely tell the season has begun. I don't see any right now, but every once in a while a bunch will leap out and it's amazing to watch them. I thought I'd give you a little taste of what we're going through. Behind me is the Cape of Olambi, but you can see it has got very rough out. You can kind of get a sense of it by the way the boat is rocking and the spray coming over the front. I think we got about 1.5 to 2 meter waves. It's not going to make the rest of the trip pleasant, but stay with us. As a fisherman, this is what you got to put up with sometimes. It's so good to be back on Lanyu, not only because it was a little bit of a rough trip, but it's good to be back on this lovely island. It's about 5:30, so we did it in 6 hours. We're just gonna pull into Kaohsiung Harbor. It's the only real harbor on Lanyu Island. If you remember, The tribes each have their own little harbors in each borough where they launch their canoes into the water. But for transportation purposes and for fishing boats, this is the only harbor right here. We're gonna go in, get settled for the night, and tomorrow we'll be out catching flying fish. It's another beautiful day on Lanyu. You can never go wrong here. It doesn't matter what the weather is. Look at it, fantastic. It's 7 in the morning. The plan for today is to take our boat out to Lanyu, which is an island just off the coast here. Nobody lives there, but that's where the flying fish go by. We're gonna meet Captain Joe. He's a very interesting guy. He's been fishing here for over 30 years, and the interesting thing about him is that he pioneered the use of modern boats to catch flying fish. In the past, they always used a canoe. Obviously, using modern boats is more efficient, so he started doing that many years ago, and that's what they're gonna be using today. They're not using the canoe-style boats. Let's head out now to Lanyu. They're all waiting for us there, and let's see what we catch today.哎，你好，你们去抓飞鱼吗？我们可不可以拍你们吗？好，拍一下下，小心。So you can see, this is the very traditional way of fishing. They got 2 lines out, and they're rowing the traditional type of canoe. And they're actually making very good progress going against the current. So I'm quite impressed how fast they're going.
现在已经下网了。
下网了。
哦。
那我们回去，祝你 good luck， 谢谢你，拜拜。其实后面可以上，后面可以上。
慢慢来，慢慢来。
We're trying to get the captain on board because he's going to drive while I go on that boat later on. Okay. Success. 那我们现在怎么安排？跟着
他的后面走。
跟着他的后面。OK， 好。快，往前。OK。好，那我跟着你们。OK， 好。
他速度很快哦。
离外海一点啊，危险！离外海一点，对外海一点。
等一下，他切进去里面，不要跟着进去哦，那个很浅，
好，
那个很危险，我们都不敢进去。啊，他们现在在找飞鱼，所以我们也不要那么靠近他们。
飞鱼呢哈？
飞鱼白的。
这里有飞鱼，小的。
哦，有好多哦。
对。
那我们在这里就可以了。
我们先看他们第一网，他们现在在下，
网已经下了。
对，下完了。
So they just put out the net. You can see the red flag over there, and the net is heading in kind of outward in this direction. And the small boat with Captain Joe aboard is now doing a circle, and they're going to scare the flying fish into the net. We're going to leave it in for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and see what we catch. That's the strategy. Oh, 飞鱼. Wow. I don't know if you just saw it, but we did see a bunch of the black ones, the ones we really want, fly by here. So they're definitely in this area. Hopefully they'll get caught in the net and we can show you them more up close.
好
So you can see we started to take in the net. There are no other boats out here today, so it's an indication that it's not great weather for catching the flying fish. Not sure if we caught any. We did see some, but the captain's skeptical that there are any in the net. So let's see what happens now as we bring in the net. 周船长你好，
你好。
谢谢你们今天陪我们。我知道今天的浪稍微大一点呢。对。Oh, we got one. 这是黑的吗？黑的6。这个也是黑的。Okay, so it's not a huge catch, but we got two. Let's take a closer look at these ones. These are the black ones that we've been looking for. Oops. I'm not going to lose it. You can see they almost have a blue hue to them, and these are the fins that allow them to fly through the air. There's no muscle attached to them, so they don't really fly. They glide. They shoot out of the water with their torpedo-like shape, and they use these beautiful wings. Look at that. Fantastic. Okay, so the guys are putting out the net for the second time. This area has a stronger current, so Captain Joe feels that this is a good place to try a second time. We'll see what happens. Oh, Kaohsiung. You can see in the middle of the net, there's quite a few coming right over there. So we did hit a big group of them right over here. That was much better this time. So we're finally hitting the jackpot here. Captain knows what he's doing. This time we've caught a whole bunch of the red ones. So I'll show those to you in a second.
Are you tired?
No. 你看到那么多鱼不可能 tired. Amazing. We got a lot of fish here. When you catch fish like this, you're never tired. Awesome. I think we're gonna try one more time, but look at this. We got a whole couple buckets full. Fantastic. So you can see, this is the red or speckled one. Look at the fins here. They have a red tint compared to the black ones we had before. And these have little dots on them as well. Some of them have a lot more dots. Like this one here. This one has a lot more dots. It's not quite as red. Okay, take a look at the treasure. Here it is. We got two of these. The second one is over here, completely full. Fantastic catch. Amazing. Even according to the fisherman today, today's catch is not bad. It's pretty good. 2 full boxes for a morning's fishing is really not bad. That's it. Let's get onto the big boat.